everyone. My name is Maria Shane Al-Sarabia from BSME 3D. In today's video, I will discuss the meaning of electric machine, the different types of electric machines, the applications, the main component of AC and DC, the difference between AC and DC, and the alternative source of energy. So now let's define what is electric machines. So electric machines are utilized to power hundreds of devices we use in everyday life. It is the device to use to convert electricity into mechanical energy or vice versa. Ginagamitan ng power to be able to provide movement to the object. So, it includes transformers na kung saan hindi na kinakailangan pa ng conversion between mechanical and electrical form, but they convert AC current from one voltage level to another voltage level. There are two types of electrical machines. It is AC or alternating current and DC or direct current. So, let's define what is direct current or DC. It is the flow of electric charge in one direction. AC or alternating current is the flow of electric charge that periodically reverse direction. Let's proceed to application of electric machines. So first, let's start with AC machines, which consist of AC generators and AC motors, and followed by DC machines, which includes DC generators and DC motors. So what is the difference between the generators and motors? So basically, the generator is a machine that converts mechanical energy to electrical energy. So ibig sabihin lang nito is kailangan ng movement to be able to provide a power. And the motor is a machine that converts electrical energy to mechanical energy. So ito, kailangan naman nito ng power para mapagalaw yung object. AC and DC machines application is easy for us to understand, and hopefully it will help us to visualize the practical usefulness of the electrical machines na magagamit natin in everywhere, na pwedeng makita sa household, industries, and power plant. Both AC and DC application is the process and facilities in almost every industry. Some of the most industrial application for AC motors includes appliances, compressor drives and systems, computers, conveyor systems, fans, and air conditioners, hydraulic and irrigation pumps, transportation equipment. So, the common industrial application for DC motors includes fabrication and production units, machineries that demands constant power such as vacuums, elevators, and sewing machines, warehouse sorting equipment. So next, how electric motors work. So in both AC and DC motors, use electrical current para makapag-produce ng rotating mechanical field, para makapag-generate ng rotational mechanical force in the armature. So, let's watch the video clip na pinrepare ko para mas maunawaan natin kung paano nag-work yung dalawang dalawang type ng electric motors. So, let's watch the video.
AC generator. The magnet which produces magnetic flux in generator is called field magnet. The direction of flux lines is from north pole of the field magnet to south pole. An armature is a coil at which insulated conducting wire is wound over a laminated soft iron core. The slip rings are circular rings fused to the ends of the coil. They rotate about the same axis as that of the armature. Brush is an arrangement that is always in contact with slip rings. Current flows to the external circuit through this. Armature coil rotates continuously using mechanical energy. Simultaneously, armature coil deflects the magnetic flux lines and EMF is generated in the coil. This continuous motion of the armature coil helps to keep a constant current in the external circuit. AC generators. As an AC generator, the DC generator also has a field magnet and an armature coil. In DC generators, the slip rings are replaced by split rings. In DC generators also, the EMF induced by the armature coil is AC in nature. This EMF is converted into DC using split ring commutator. The current flows to the external circuit through the graphite brush is unidirectional. Let's say the difference between the EMF from a DC generator and a battery. The EMF from battery is of constant intensity and without any fluctuations. But the EMF from the DC source is pulsating.
Main motor components. While electric motors differ from one design or type to another, marami sa kanila yung nagko-contain ng same parts and assemblies, but ito ay nakalocate sa center working outward. So, first is central motor shaft, windings, bearings, armature, brushes, terminals, frame, and end shields. There are many differences between AC and DC motors. So the most obvious difference is the type of current that each motor turns into energy. So AC motors are known as increased power output and efficiency, while the DC motors are prized for their speed control and output range. In AC motors are available in single or three-phase configuration, while the DC motors are always single phase. The three conductors of electricity are silver, copper, aluminum. Silver is known to be the best conductor of electricity, but it is not widely used for economic reasons. So, ang madalas na ginagamit natin is yung copper as the conductor of electricity dahil sa magandang valence electron na to na naka-under sa category na good conductor of energy na may 1 to 3 valence electrons. So, ano ba ang valence electron? Ang valence electron ay ang electron na nasa outside shell ng isang nucleus. Alternative source of energy. Meron tayong 10 main different alternative source of energy na ginagamit para makapag-generate ng power. Pero, meron din tayong two types of sources of energy bago natin i-discuss yung 10 main different alternative source of energy. So, unang type is yung renewable energy source. Pangalawa is non-renewable energy source. So, let's start in solar energy. The primary source of energy is the sun. Solar power harvests the energy of the sun by using collector panels to create condition that can be turned into a kind of power. So second is wind energy. Ito yung energy na makukuha sa wind para makapag-produce ng power. Next is a geothermal energy. It is the energy that is produced from beneath the earth. Next is hydrogen energy. Ginagamitan ng tubig upang makapag-produce ng energy or ng power. Wave energy. Produce the waves that are produced in the ocean. Nuclear power. Fossil fuels. Hydroelectric energy. And lastly, tidal energy. All of these different sources of energy are used primarily to produce electricity.